Welcome back, everybody, to another video for Airport CEO. I am JOEHOVA. I'm really glad you could be here today. I appreciate you spending your time with me. Funny story, I've actually tried to record this episode twice. This is my third attempt. The first one was my fault. I did some stuff that was kind of stupid. I didn't like it. And I was very thankful that I didn't save anything so that I could just start the whole thing over from where I left off. And then the second time, I was about 3/4 of the way through the episode, had a lot of stuff built, and the power went out at my house. I don't have a battery backup on my PC because I'm an idiot, and it just died. And then the non-save function did not help me because everything I had built was lost, and so I had to scrap all of that footage. But no worries. I mean, I'm still having fun. It's a great time to just, I'm relaxed. It's a Sunday here in Tennessee. The sun's shining. It's a beautiful day. So if that's the worst thing that happens to me today, I'm going to be all right. Now you can see I've done some AFKing, and my airport is now at $8 million. I was actually a little higher than that, but I opened up these other quadrants, and those are $750,000 a piece. So we got those all opened up, and in this episode, I think we're going to start our large airport. Some of the mistakes I've always made with this game is that I try to build one airport hub for all of my planes, and that just turns out to be a disaster. It never works for me. So what I think I'm going to do this time, because the game is still in alpha, it has not, been officially released yet. They're still working on this thing, so you can't get large, huge aircraft yet. So what I think I'm going to do is build another terminal over here with new runways up at this top area so that I can handle these big commercial flights. And so the large part of the airport will be over in this direction. And to start that process, I've decided I'm going to have 4 runways. Now, I don't know that I need 4 runways. At this point, traffic has always been a concern, especially when you have a very large airport, and I want to have a lot of commercial flights. So I'm going to have 4 runways, 2 for departing flights, 2 for arriving flights, and I'm going to start those way up here at the top. So we'll begin that process by grabbing a small runway, and we'll put it up here, and these are where the flights are going to be taking off from. So the very back will be the planes that are leaving the airport, and I'll plop that down here. Right. Now this is going to take some time. There's a lot of stuff to do here. For one thing, it's about time to do baggage, so I'll have to go in here and actually procure that. And this is my baggage claim handling service right here. Now when I unlock, and I'm going to unlock the spam filter as well, because I've been away and I have 76 emails, and guess what? They all say the same thing. Golden opportunity, golden opportunity, gold. So I'm going to get rid of all that spam, and I'm going to start this construction process, and I'll get back when we have a little bit of progress made. Okay, my first runway is completed, so I'm going to upgrade this guy to concrete, and I've got to get it to where I can run commercial flights. So I'm going to turn that off, and this is going to be departure only. And to do this, I need an air 800 meters. Right now it's 600 meters, so I have to upgrade that. I'm going to move it to the west until we get to 800 meters. There we go. That's not bad. I could stretch this all the way across, but again, it can't do large aircraft yet, so it'd be just a waste of money. But I'm leaving the room out there so I can do it later if necessary. So this is going to take quite a while to get built. You can see at the end of these, I put these little grass entranceways. That's just kind of an emergency exit. The real entrance for this is going to be at this end, and I'm going to use this guy here. There we go. And so we'll get this pathway all the way out. I hope I didn't screw that up. I don't think I did. No, it's perfect. Alright, so we'll let the construction company build these. Once I get these departure runways in, I'll put my arrival runways in over here, because the idea is planes leaving the terminal will go this way, planes entering the terminal will come from this direction. That way we don't cross our traffic paths. Alright, you can see the construction process is underway, and I wonder if I can't get better contractors. Let's see. If I go to my accepted contracts right now, this guy is for 60 workers at $10 a piece. Oh yeah, here we go. 3-star. This is 90 workers at $6 a piece. Done. So we gotta drop this contract. Yes, I'm gonna cancel you. And I want to hire you. So that means that I need to go back and make sure that my contractors are deployed. Deploy all. There you go. So now I got a better deal. And this will maybe not cost as much to build, but most importantly, I'll have more contractors to do it. So you can see that these are my departing flights are going to be here. My arrival flights are going to be here. Planes will exit to go to the terminal, and they will exit the airport this way. So we'll let this build up, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I'm going to build the terminal and all the gates down in this area. So I've started a little runway or a taxiway right here. The idea is that these are going to be departing. So this taxiway will be planes going out, and this one will be planes coming in. And I can hopefully reduce traffic. And then they'll come down here, and I'll have gates along this side, a terminal, and gates along the other side. So the construction process takes quite a long time, as you can see. Still building. So we'll let some of this construction get done, and I'll go ahead and line these things up and get them kind of set up. And that way I can destroy them if need be, and it won't cost me a whole lot of money. And already I see a problem with this design. I'm going to have a road that leads to a service road so that I can get fuel and everything to these airplanes over here. So I will not be able to go all the way to the edge of the map like this. I'm going to have to destroy this area here. Let's see what we can get. See what we can get going on. So I'll build this road out and figure out my logistics first. Okay, it's time to think about service roads. We'll plop this gate down here, and it's also time to get a larger tower. Where are my towers? Here we are, large tower. This sucker is massive. I'll put him right here. Right, and then I'll make my regular road, do a public street here. I decided to make my roads asphalt, and I turned on autosave just so we don't have the same kind of debacle we had last time. So the public road goes here, it'll go up to the terminal by the tower, and then this is my service road coming in this way. Go to there. And then what this does is it connects to my vehicle depot, and I've decided that the baggage claims will all be at the end of the terminals, because I'm going to have multiple terminals here. So it's very possible that the actual terminal building will set even all the way out here. I want to get it as tight in here as possible while still leaving myself room to do all this, and I'm not sure where I can build on this guy. So let's just do a test here. Looks like I can build, wow, right up to the runway. Huh. That's not dangerous at all. Okay, so I've got my little vehicle depot, my service road, my 2 taxiways, and then down here is where I put my basic fuel depot and these tanks. And in second thought, I'm just going to take these away. Just want to make sure they would fit. So this could all be filled with tanks if I want it to be that way. If I need that much fuel, I don't think I will. But that's a good place to start. And this is the entranceway to the first terminal. So I'm going to have a terminal building here with a baggage claim area at the end of it, and it will run in this direction. And I'm kind of going to be limited by this tower. Now I can still move this stuff out, that's not a problem. And these are going to be 10 by 10 squares. So the actual terminal itself needs to be at least 3 or 4 wide, just to fit the baggage claim on it. And so 4 of those blocks, and as long as I can go. So we'll let some of this construction finish up. You can see this construction is taking a long time to complete, We'll let some of that finish up, and we'll start building this terminal building out. You can see I'm down to just less than $6 million. So I've spent, I mean, all told, opening this up, this is $4 million just up to this point, and not everything is completed yet. Okay, so I've counted off 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be the parking spot for the plane by itself. That's how big it is. And the cargo bay is going to take at least 3, but it's more than 3, and it's going to be 6 deep. So we'll start with that guy right there, and we'll build that building, and then we can go to our cargo, to our baggage bay, rotate that guy around. Oh, I forgot, it can't be on walls. So we can take these walls out here, like so, and then we can go to our luggage. Cannot be placed on walls, and of course it snaps to that. So, of course, even bigger. Take out these walls. Of course, it's all temporary because I'll cut it to the size I want it. Let's try that again. Here we go. And that's, you know, that's not bad, actually. That's really wide. It's wider than it has to be for passengers, but it's gonna be massively crowded in there. So this might work, actually. I might just do it exactly that wide. So I'll do that there, and then I can move this wall here. I can move it back to here. I won't crowd them too much. I'll put it back right there. And then I'll give them a doorway, a small one, because we don't have passengers coming through here. We'll put it right in the middle, at the end of that terminal. There's your small door. And then this will be the terminal building. So, you know, the real question is, how far do I want to go with it? I want to go as far as I can. So really, it's how many of these jets can I fit on here, right? I'm not sure why it did that, but we can take that out. It's not a problem. If I hold the right buttons, I hold down Control to make that disappear like that. Okay, so that's there. Now, when I put this aircraft stand in, the large one, where... Oh man, see, I could do this right here. Look at that. On that side I could, but when I come to the other side, I won't be able to do that. I want to keep it... You know, it doesn't hurt to have some blank space here, because I don't know what else I might need in the future. So that's not going to be a terrible thing. And that thing fits right on that wall. So I can do just like that. I can put one here, roll it around, and put one there. And then what that does is allows me to do this with the taxiway foundation. It's going to be 5 wide. Go all the way across to there. So there's my first terminal right there. And then it's just a matter of counting them off by tens, because that's how wide they are. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's one of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the second one. Can I get one more in there? Oh man, so that's what? So that's 4 on each side? That's a lot. That is a lot, and I don't think I need to go any further than that. I think 4 on each side. That's 8, 16. I mean, I could have a bunch, and then I could even come this way if I wanted to. I don't know, I think we'll start there. I think it's a good place to start. So we'll cut out Take out these walls here. That autosave, that's why I had it turned off. It kind of lags everything down a little bit. Alright. That's a good place to start. So that's a terminal. And I would have, at this point, I'd have 8 gates on a terminal. There's going to be a lot of people walking down through here, and so I don't think that's bad. I really don't. Alright. Well, let's let some of this construction get going here. You can see I'm still way behind on construction. So we'll let some of this construction go on, and I'll start thinking about the terminal. You know, God, I'm thinking about it right now. Ultimately, I'm going to run into this runway, because I'm trying to talk myself into making these even longer. This is just going to be such a traffic mess. I think that's going to be plenty. Because I think I've run an airport with like 5 or 6 of these, and it starts to lag out pretty bad. So, I mean, it's still early alpha. So, let's not get over our heads. This is plenty. Might actually be too much. So we'll start thinking about what the terminal is going to look like here. Alright, so I've snaked the terminal out in this direction. I'm going to do, you know, passengers coming in, and then passengers going out, and luggage stuff being over here. Now here's the problem. I'm going to run out of money. I've got $4 million. This is very expensive, way too expensive for this little airport to keep up with, I'm sure. I haven't checked the numbers, but pretty positive. So I need to put some security. Let's see what the big security desks look like. How big, or did I not choose it? Security desk, medium. So these are 2 blocks wide. So I'll do that. Kind of want to cram it in the corner here. It's my instinct. But it needs to be 3 more wide, so... or 2 more wide. So I'll do that right here for now. We'll make this a secure area. Right, and then we need a non-secure area as well. So damn autosave. Bastard. Okay, and let's start taking some of these walls out so it doesn't look so crazy. So you can kind of see what I'm going after here. Right there. You come out of there, you come out. You come out as well. And you guys also need to come out of there. Need you, don't need you. Main thing is I gotta get some of these airplanes in here fairly quick, or I'm gonna just completely run out of money. So, with that being said, what am I doing? Security. Medium desk. It is inside of, oh, it's on the wall. So I can go ahead and take that wall out too. For now. For now. Okay, so those are gone. So then we'll do our security desk here. And we'll start one on the corner, because we may need, you know, a lot of these. And put that guy right there. So that's a security desk, and then we'll go ahead and build out walls. And, you know, I know these are usually open, but in my airport, I'm going to put a wall up right here. So that's where you get into the security, and there's going to be a wall in front. And that way I can kind of keep these guys going. Let's put this wall all the way across, separating my secure zone from my non-secure zone. And this area doesn't have to be super duper large where people come in. They do congregate quite a bit, so I'm going to have a lot of seating out here. But this might do the trick. The main thing is I'm going to have a lot of desks here. So we'll go ahead and start and put a couple of those in. We're going to have check-in desks. And we'll put those on this back wall here. I may even actually have 2 layers of those. So let's give people a pathway to walk. And we'll do that. Right there. Right there. Right there. And I may do 2 of them. Oh man, I just hate to have so much traffic. I might not have a choice. Just don't want to make this building too massive. I mean, that's a lot of desks. But if I build the queues correctly, I should have plenty of room. Let's just put 3 in between them. I'll tell you what, I'll put 4 in between them. We'll do 1, and we'll see how that goes. Because I've still got a ton of construction that needs to go on here. Now, this area needs to be where the people are going to leave the airport. And I know I've got to leave room for expansion. I just have to. So these are going to kind of be a separate situation where I may have... Oh, man. I may have these guys go all the way out to this road to leave and come in from this side, so I could always expand it out if I chose to do so. And think about that, I almost want these desks coming down this way. And just money is a problem. Money is a problem. Alright, well let me think about that a little bit. Okay, I'm rethinking this whole thing. I think exiting the airport should be over here. Entering the airport should be over here. So that means I need to build a terminal down this way with all of my baggage claim. So I just need to get on that. I'm gonna let... You see, I've had to pull the trigger because they started building this terminal up here, and I don't want that to happen. But it looks like it's too late. They're going to be building it anyway. So, yeah, I need to do something about that, and then I'll start building down here. Alright, we've run into a bit of a problem. This was unforeseen. It's telling me that I can only have 1 checkpoint into the airport, and that they have to be connected with a service road. This is going to be an issue. Now, I don't know if this is a game stopper, because the way I've got this set up, I didn't put room in for that to connect these service roads, and you can't go underground or above, so I'm kind of blocked by my airport. Ultimately, what might have to happen is it might limit what I can do up here, so I have to have the service road come all the way around this way. I would like that to not happen. But I might have no choice in the matter. So that would mean remote stands out here if I needed them. But I could at least take the service road all the way up here and around, and I may do that if I can't get people into this side. But we still got a lot of construction go on. What I've done so far, we see a security station coming in this way. This is the way you exit the airport. This is going to be where my baggage claims are going to be. And these guys, of course, are getting lost because they want to go to the other airport, and not this one. Yeah, this is going to end up being a total nightmare with these two. So, because all these people are getting lost. They're coming off in the wrong place. So I really need to get rid of this stuff right now. It's just causing me problems. Right, just get rid of them until I get something going on this airport over here. Don't build it till you need it. I just got to remember that. Because I always build stuff that I do not need. So these are going to go pretty far down. Don't know how far down I want it to go yet. But I'll figure it out. These, like I said, all this is going to be luggage. So really this terminal can go all the way down this way. Oh, yeah, I know all those people are lost. Just temporarily, let's just drag this guy all the way down this way. And maybe they can find their way out as well. since they're inside the terminal. Go ahead and get rid of that wall also. And we will do some concrete for these people. Right there. And an entryway. Nice big entryway here. Right in the middle. So it's quite a walk, but at least you can get that way. Of course, you can't do this. However, I could give them a little pathway. Just right here. For people wanting to enter and exit the airport, we'll just do a small one. And that's just enough for the dummies that get caught in the wrong place, so they can get in and out as well. Again, temporary. But I can use this to make a lot of desks that stretch out all the way down there. I've got room on each side, so that's what I'll do. This will be like a big long aisleway, and I'll do boarding desks or check-in desks on each side. Yep, so we'll let this build up a little bit and see what we can do. Okay, good news. So even though this warning is here, my fuel truck was able to come in, and I am spending a ton of gas, or a ton of money on gas here, but I was able to get that fuel truck in, so I don't think this is going to be a problem. Even though they want me to connect those things, it doesn't look like it's going to be a game breaker. So that's excellent news. Alright guys, that's about all I got time for in this video. If you did like it, hit that like or subscribe button. Really appreciate you being here with me today. Like always, my name is JOEHOVA. You can find me on JOEHOVA Gaming. And until next time, I'll see you later. Goodbye.